In this video, I'll walk you through Image Manager and Document Manager. Um, as we've covered in the earlier videos, you can have you can upload images. You can maintain a large number of resources. All your images can be saved in the server, and by clicking on this icon on the top right side, you can open the Image Manager. And I think we also looked at how to uh, upload a new image by using this interface and even crop some image. We've seen that before. And in this video, I would like to show a few features that might be helpful. Um, in the previous videos, we also saw how to drag and drop into the images into the editor. Let's open up an article. We'll go back to the same uh, topic article that we were working on, that fuel treatment, and we'll click on edit button, and this image was dragged from here, and we were dropped it into the editor, and it worked perfectly fine. But also from time to time you may want to copy and paste the image path into the code view, and also when you're working with setting up your logos. So if you click on the image like that, it will show you the image path. So uh, this little code here is the path for your image, which is sitting in your server. And also it will give you an access to the view link. If you click on the view, it will show you the actual size of the image. So if you're planning to drag and drop this image, you can actually view it, and you can move it around, and you can you know place it and see if it look good before you even drag and drop it. So let's look at how you can use the codes, the path, how to use this path to add an image to your uh, edit. So let's add this image here, the Sabre two-stroke image, this logo that I created, and we will use the HTML editor to create an image tag. So we'll click on this picture, and I'll click on in uh, this field, and I'll copy it. I'll use Control C or Command C if you're on Mac, and I've copied that, and I'll close the image editor, and I'll go back to the HTML editor, and I will try to add this image now. So the image tags um, are like img is the image tag, and the src is the source of the image. The source of the image is what I just copied. As you can see in the left, it's already, you can see the image showing up on the left side. So you can just close off the image tag. That's it. So by having direct access to the file path to each of your images, you can copy that file path, and you can type it in and quickly create your um, image tags manually without having the editor create it for you. Sometimes it can be helpful to do it this way. And as you can see here, we just have the image tag and then the source of the image, and we don't have any other parameters defined here. One of the parameters that is very important for search engine ranking is the alt tag, ALT. This alt tag is a parameter that search engine wants you to add it in to describe what this image is all about. ALT is basically stands for alternate name, alternate, or an explanation of this uh, explanation about the image. So in certain browsers, um, people can disable images. So when an image is disabled, instead of showing the image, it will show the alternate text. So having an alternate text explaining what that image should be helps the search engine learn about your image, and also will show up when images are disabled. So it's very important that we give it an alternate named description. So we'll just call it Sabre logo, and we'll go back to this image that we were working on previously, and there it is. And here's an alt tag, but it's empty, so it shouldn't be empty. So it's good to define and give it a description. We can do it Amsoil quick shot. Then you can also see other parameters here like width and height, right? And this width and height is not very important. Actually, you can delete it. You don't need it. The reason um, we are moving away from explicitly defining width and height is that this new platform works on different size screens. So as the screen becomes smaller, the images are made smaller to fit the screen. So there is no longer in responsive design, defining image width and height is no longer appropriate. The image width is managed by the software that runs your website. It is being coded in Java, and it takes care of handling the image sizes. So you don't have to worry about adding width and height for an image. And we will see how to add a logo, to define a custom logo. As you can see, the Sabre um, synthetic Sabre two-stroke oil, this is like I made it like a logo to be used for the subdomain that I created, called the sabre.2cyclemotoral.com. So let me click on this logo, and I'll copy this logo URL of the path one more time, and I'll open domain settings, and I'll go to sabre.2cyclemotoral.com, and I'll do the domain wide settings. And in here, in the logo 1, I'll paste it, and also in logo 2 I'll paste it, because I'm going to use the same logo for small screen and widescreen. Again, I don't have to worry about the size of the logo, because the logo can become smaller and become wider for widescreen. And I'm going to save it, and once saved, let me see how this subdomain will look like. So I'm going to click on the index page that I created earlier for Sabre. I'm going to click on edit, or I can just click on view. There we go. So the logo has been updated using now the site is using the new logo that I just added in. So you can close that. The same way, how we add images to the server, we can also upload documents. It can be all kinds of documents, PDFs, Excel sheets, PowerPoint presentation, Word document. You can upload any type of documents, and you can link it from your pages. Like here, I have already uploaded um, two files. I can just view them here. This is a study of the interceptor synthetic two-stroke oil, and I have the Rotax test report also. And you can upload new files by clicking on this upload icon, and you can choose a file and you can upload it. It's very simple. Again, you can use the search field to search your files. If I put ski, I'll only see the ski do. Rotax, I can get that. So if you're going to have hundreds of files in the server, you can easily search and find out. Pick the one that you need, and to add it to make a link, clickable, downloadable link in your document. I'll show you how to do that. So we'll go back to the same page. Actually, we are still in that. We can just close all of this. I'll just copy this document path one more time, just like the image path. We'll copy this by using Control C, or you can right click and copy this text that has the documents path, and I'll close this interface. And for example, say if I'm going to write here, um, click here to download or view test results. I can basically highlight the whole thing here, or I can just highlight the click here text, and I can click on the insert edit link icon. I'll click on that, and I'll just copy. I'll just paste the path to that file that I want to link. And target, I would like to do new window. When people are accessing, when your visitors is accessing a PDF file, it's good to have that PDF file open in a new window instead of having them open in the same browser and losing the page. So I always like to do the target new window, and I click OK. Now it's done, and let's refresh and see. um, let's actually view the full size page and see how it looks. It's not yet saved, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, this link doesn't auto save before opening the page. Right here. Yeah. So we'll click on the click here link, and as you can see, now it's opening and showing the PDF file. When you upload images to your image manager, all of these images can be shared by any and all of your domains and subdomains. Same thing with your documents. So you don't have to, if you're working on, if you're going to link to the same resources, you don't have to upload them twice. You can just use the same file to all of your, you can use the same path, the same image path on all of your domains. So that saves a lot of uh, work to manage your resources. You don't have to manage separate resources for each of your domains. So that makes life a little bit easier. And that's it. I guess we've covered how to use image and document paths and how to upload them. If you should have any questions, just email me or call me. Thank you.